It is hot and sticky here in St. Thomas, Ontario. What better place to be than inside in the messy junk room creating another postcard? Welcome to the messy junk room where we create whatever. Hashtag July postcard play, and we are on postcard 24. I'm taking my inspiration today from this little coloring book that I just found today at a local thrift store for 25 cents. You can't go wrong with that. I don't have a lot of experience with zentangles, doodling, this sort of thing. However, I want to give it a go on one of my postcards. And I'm thinking this would be a great place to start with circles. Or I thought about triangles or more triangles. And I think there's even a square page in here, or squares. Maybe I'm about to change my mind. Gotta get the postcard. These postcards that are in my pile have a lot of stuff on them that might interfere with this idea. I think this will be the best one. However, I need to push that back so that we can see the doodling. Many ways we can push this back. I think the easiest would be some gesso. I'm going to use this one from my local craft store. You can use white paint, cream paint. Hey, wait a minute. Instead of white gesso, I'm going to use my antique white. This was a cleanup card from the jelly plate. I'll try just a light coat. Maybe not. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. But we'll keep going and see what happens. Got this little brayer. I've been using different brayers to see which ones I like. Not sure about this. I'm gonna mix some white gesso in here. Whoops, a daisy. That's really thick. I'm thinking I probably should have stuck with white. But if you don't try, you don't know. So we can still see some of the blue and orange from the jelly plate. But now it is ready for the black marker, pen, whatever it is I'm using. But first, I have to clean this up and dry this. This is nice and dry. I have a set of these squares, different sizes, and I'm thinking to use How many can I get across? These just to make my squares. Or I suppose I could just get a ruler and make the lines. So light, what is this? Light, well, it's kind of dark. Pencil, crayon. What did I pull? It's charcoal. Probably not the best thing to use for tracing with charcoal because it will smudge. Look at that. Almost perfect. That. These are my 6 areas, just like this, to do. And I just got a new micron pen. We have to start somewhere. Oh, and we need a 24. Here we go. Whew. We can do this. Can't we? Why is it so hard? Oh, it shouldn't be this hard, should it? Just start. You know what? I'm thinking I'm going to make the squares even smaller. Because that square, that's 2 by 2, is overwhelming me. I'm quite surprised myself. I'm going to mark in the middle of them. So roughly there. 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 We can do this. We're just going to start with lines. Does anybody here do this Zentangle stuff? Doodling, whatever you call it. It always looks so cool when somebody else does it. Yay, I got the first one done. That's the first one. What else can we do? Maybe we could do circles? What if we do squiggly lines? Looking good. One of the things that I did with a student was go through the alphabet as your markings. So if we went with A, could do C's, we could do M's, we could do X's, and O's. We could do H's. And what about numbers? Would numbers work for this? Oh yes, I think they would. I think 8. 8s could be really cool. You should try doing 8s. That's a little tricky. Well, depending on how you make your 8s. 7s. Oh, let's do 6. My favorite letter of the alphabet is Z. Could also do 2s. Let's do a circle here. Make this a little more interesting and put some squiggles. We could add some diamonds, maybe up here, or triangles. I'm not very good with triangles. They're not very pointy. They're starting to look like A's and 4s. We could start and just go around and around and around and around and around and around and around. Just do something like that. Just looking over here for some more inspiration. What don't we have? Oh, we don't have like something like that. Let's do that. And then across. There, we got that. What about just dots? Can we do dots? Oh, maybe, How do they do that? We go like bumps. Oh, it would just be an M without stopping. We could do something like that, where we do a square. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, it looks like I'm just going to do squares. My squares are turning to diamonds. That one's my least favorite. In here, I was thinking to put our 24. I want to see if there's any numbers in here. It would be neat to do a bubble, but I don't trust my drawing abilities. Do we have numbers in here? No. Oh, there might be. I saw an exclamation mark. Ooh, K's would have been cool to do in there. Whoops. Oh, these are rub-ons. More vowels. You can never have enough vowels. No. Oh. Man. I'll keep those for next time. A 2 and a 4. I think this will work. Is this my favorite? No. Although I really like the 2 and the 4. Practice makes perfect. And it can only get better from here. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.